Welcome to the Hanferd Files, where I read to you creepy, scary, true stories that may or may not have happened within the turn of the 19th century. We have two stories for you guys today. One, I'm going to start with this one, okay? So, Frank, okay, got me into my story, okay? Thank you, Frank. The Sack People. One day when I was about 5 or 6 years old, I was at the shopping center with my mother and grandmother while they were in the supermarket. I was outside on the pavement playing with a boy about my own age. I think his mother owned a store there. While we were playing, a young woman in her early 20s walked past us and gave us dirty looks. It also kind of looked to me like she said something, but I couldn't quite make it out. However, my friend did hear what she muttered. He must have had super good hearing. He cried, "She said, I'm going to put you in a sack." Being a little kid who was afraid of just about everything, I freaked out. This all happened around 35 years ago, so my memory's a bit spotty, but somehow I managed to locate the van of the gang. I clearly recall standing in front of the vehicle, looking up at the windshield. What I saw still wears me out to this day. It was one of those creepy old Volkswagen vans, and in the front seat were 3 people. They were all bent over with their faces behind the dashboard, but I could see the tops of their heads. The guy in the center, who appeared to be the leader, was wearing a phony-looking red wig, and in one hand had he clutched a large black sack. I can't recall what the other 2 weirdos looked like, but all 3 of them were swaying from side to side in unison. Petrified, I ran and grabbed my mother and brought her to the van. She didn't seem very concerned and just kept saying, "It's a wig." "It's a wig. He's wearing a wig." To this day, I have no idea who those people were. Man at the park. So this happened a year ago today, which is why I'm posting it now. I was just getting off my night shift at the hospital. It is around 7:30 a.m. and I'm on my way home. I'm exhausted, so I decided to cut through a park, which will cut down my walk by 10 minutes. I never saw the man as I was walking through until he was right there. He grabs me by the hair and pulls me over by a bush and starts groping me and telling me if I scream, he will kill me. He has me by the hair with one hand and is trying to pull down my pants with the other. This whole time I was just frozen in shock, but when he started getting my pants down, I just snapped out of it and kicked him back at him. And he got in the knee. I guess this shocked him because he loosened the grip on my hair, which let me get out of his grasp, and I took off running, screaming. He took off then in the other direction. The police never had ended up catching him, since I didn't really know what he looked like, but I could still hear the husky voice to this day. These people, to me, in the first one, seemed like they were overreacting. In the van story, they seemed like improv actors, and you should never approach or befriend improv actors, because improv actors are the lowliest form of actors. And this woman here at the park with the man, I think honestly she should have kicked him in the tacos and then killed him. Because honestly, what jury in the world would convict a woman for killing a man who's gonna rape and murder her in the park? But that's just me. So have a good day, everybody, and remember, scary shit happens all the time. Have a good night. God bless you, and keep beating those wieners.